Good evening, everyone. Welcome on in to another episode of From Day One. As always, we start with the mailbag to pick up what we had from the previous time. And of course, the new event, Time of the Fearless, is among us. So, to get started, I have my good friend Father Skeptic along with us for our normal Part 2 Idiots, Morons, Sovereign Citizens, and Frauditors. So let's get that underway as we start hitting up the tasks that we need to complete.
Good morning, everyone that's going to join us. I'm at Chase Bank right now. They put a hold overnight on my money. Luckily, I am smarter than their corporation, fictitious dead corporation, and I moved all my money out. They put a hold on $131, so they can suck that right out of the gate. All right? I am very excited for this because I get to uphold law, and I get to teach and educate other human beings about law.
That was a really long-winded way to say that you're about to get yourself arrested. Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. Today, we have a sovereign citizen, Karen, who goes to a Chase Bank to make a withdrawal, but leaves with a new set of handcuffs. So let's begin.
Alright, let's get this audio going. I'm walking in right now. Let's flip the camera around as well. Alright, let's start audio. Good morning. I woke up this morning and this corporation put a hold on my money. Theft under law.
Is it theft under law?
It is theft under law. You took my money.
But did they though? Are you really telling us that while you were asleep, Chase Bank snuck into your house, rummaged through your crunchy sock drawer, just to steal your life savings of $131?
Yeah, well, you better get ready. They're going to learn too. I'm excited. I get to educate humans on the law. You're not interested. Oh, look at that. Take that as the record. You're not interested in law.
No, we're not interested in you being a fucking moron. That's what we're not interested in.
I am recording and audio. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Lawful. Yeah, let's go.
Private business, definitely not lawful. And you're in a state that's a two-party consent state. So even more not lawful. How many more wrong statements do you wish to make in one sentence?
Under the Constitution of the United States of America, freedom of the press.
Oh yeah, sure.
I'll let you get it in 1 second, Skeptic. A YouTube idiot does not a member of the press make. Take it from somebody who actually was a member of the press back before the dot-com bubble burst.
Freedom of the press. Let's just have Fox News and CNN and all the other news agencies set up in the lobby of this bank to do their nightly show. Freedom of the press is something that protects you from government intervention, not from a private business telling you that you're not allowed to film on their private property.
That is definitely correct, Skeptic. Good way to put it.
This is the truth. You guys see all this? There's so many people on Facebook right now. You understand thousands of people follow me?
And too bad your viewership is... Oh, 2 people. I started small on this show from day one, but at least I'm pulling double digits now. To think I'm beating you. That's good. And I've got like, what, 30 followers? And you claim you got thousands and my numbers are beating you? Oh, God, that is just so fucking awesome.
They're all watching you right now.
Yeah,
Good.
the whole 2 of them.
I hope so. I'd like to talk to the head. Is this the head banker?
Wait, is that kind of like the head sheriff?
No? Yes? Who are you on the phone with? The sheriff?
God.
You know you don't have to wear those masks. It's a mandate, which is not a law. You understand that? You're breathing in recycled air.
Somebody really ought to tell all those people who live and work on submarines that they're breathing in all that recycled air and it's dangerous for them. And who would have guessed that the man who doesn't know anything about law also doesn't know anything about medicine?
Look,
Yeah, because guess what? We're all breathing in recycled air. Air doesn't become brand new automatically every time. Guess what? You breathe out air and carbon dioxide both, and you breathe in air and carbon dioxide both.
Hiding over there. She won't even show her face. Yes, it's called theft by law. Theft. Oh, look, you have a customer. How come you're not helping your customer?
Because you're not a customer, you're a fucktard. Or as my other good friend Regical would say, you're a dick flute. Stop being a dick flute.
That's under your legal definitions, under your corporation job. I think that was the head banker. Was that the head banker? What are you doing back there?
Well, he's a financial advisor, not a banker. And he's doing a couple of things that you'll never understand, like complicated math and having a full-time job.
Is the sheriff on his way? Oh, that is the head banker, isn't it? Are you the head banker, sir?
No.
Nope. Trespassing. Notice her words? Trespassing. Totally different than trespass.
Yeah, it's called you're in the act of permitting a trespass. So therefore you are trespassing. Oh, fuck. These fuckers who supposedly act like they got quantum grammar, at least know how to English, please.
Trespassing, not law. Theft, law. Law.
Being a fucking moron? Him.
Oh, look, you're helping this customer?
Yes, because that customer is not being, as Radical would say, a dick flute. You know, you might want to try it sometime.
But not me. Help the sheep, but when the lion demands notice and remedy, there is no remedy to be found in the United States of America, is there?
By remedy, can I get Sparky Taser out or my bat with the, the barbed wire wrapped around it? And just start beating the holy living shit out of you? If that's what you mean by remedy, I'd be more than happy to give you some remedy. Oh, I would do it for free. I wouldn't even charge you to give you remedy. Seriously, I wouldn't. I'd be so kind to do it for you at cost.
I'll take all the way to the Supreme Court if I have to. I know all the laws. You all would.
I don't think you know any laws. I don't even think you know the law of gravity, the law of tying your shoes, the law of, still being alive at the end of the day, the law of ever having a maid, a boyfriend or girlfriend, because I don't kink shame. Whichever way you want to go is perfectly fine. I believe you don't know really any laws at all.
Will fail. You will lose.
I wonder if he thinks that the legal cost of taking a case like this to the Supreme Court is going to cost like $50. You're literally there complaining because they have a hold on $131.
I think he thinks it's like 1995, like those infomercials.
Something tells me this'll never make it to the Supreme Court.
They stole my property.
Let's talk about outside.
I do not lawfully have to.
Well, here's the thing. Okay? So this, even though it's a bank, right? It's still private property. So if somebody
Is this the United States of America?
Is this the United States of America? Let me ask you this. Do you have a home that you live in?
I do.
Okay. If I showed up to your house and didn't want to leave, would that be wrong?
Okay, there's two definitions here, all right? And there's very big difference. I want you guys all to notice. This is a very big difference, and you're being recorded on video and audio. Just letting you know.
Taser him.
Putting it out there. All right, there's a very big difference between private and public. Okay?
Right, in which both your home and this bank, they're both, wait for it, as Barney Stinson from the, How I Met Your Mother would say, it's going to be legendary, wait for it, they're both Private! Yay! Private.
It's still a private business.
This is a corporation, is it not? Which makes it public.
Wrong!
By law.
But it's still
The Supreme Court will uphold everything I'm telling you guys.
Wrong again!
You gotta go. Simple as that.
That is incorrect and unlawful.
Still wrong!
No, he's correct, and it is lawful. If you're on private property, which you are, and they want you to leave, which they do, then you gotta go.
I'm speaking respectfully.
No, you're not.
I have not committed a crime.
Yes, you have.
Any one man or woman. Do you understand that? Those are very important senses.
No, it isn't.
And I have not gotten remedy, have I? They took they theft. They have committed a crime. They have committed a crime. A civil issue?
Yes.
With the business, you can have a civil issue there, okay? So right now, you are being
Right now.
They don't want
I do not lawfully have to leave.
Actually, here's the thing.
Oh, guess what? Yes, you do.
What law? I'd like the law.
You're not trespassing.
I would
You're
like-
not gonna do that.
Trespassing is not a law. The word trespass is law. Do you guys understand that? You don't even know the laws.
Dude, how dumb are you? Trespassing is the present participle. It's the
God damn it! Present participle. There you go.
present participle of trespass, meaning that when you're trespassing, you are in the act of committing a trespass.
Is your supervisor on the way?
Okay, Karen.
Where's the sheriff?
The sheriff doesn't respond to this. This is actually, we're in the operation.
The sheriff lawfully has to respond to this. I don't think you guys understand the Constitution.
This is
Oh, taser him!
We have jurisdiction. You're familiar with jurisdiction.
Jurisdiction, very right. Yes, indeed.
Sheriff.
Uh-huh. What is the jurisdiction?
Apologies, somebody in the back is taking out garbage
You
can.
can call it whatever fictitious
Within
corporation
the United
names
States,
you
we're in
want.
the state of Indiana. In that state, we're in Porter County.
We're in the
And
United
county,
States.
We're in the city of Valparaiso. That's why the city of Valparaiso Police Department's here. I'm
And
with you, man. I'm trying to work with you here, but I think there's a little bit of confusion. I know you say you know stuff, but I'm just trying to straighten.
No,
things out.
he doesn't, Your Honor.
I've studied all this for hours.
No.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
You're
but-
an expert in law because you've had hours and hours of online studying. But I'll have you know that in Indiana, to just become a basic lawyer, you have to have at least 2 years of law school. And something tells me that your hours and hours of research are not the equivalent of a 2-year law degree.
Oh, by the way, and his hours and hours, by the way, is him watching the anime of Alex Wright. Not Alex Wright, sorry, but what the hell is the real guy's name on Ace Attorney? You know that series? Ace Wright. There you go.
This is why I'm here, and this is why I'm happy to do this, because I now have a duty to explain, and I have a duty to educate you guys.
And you have a
Because you
duty
guys
to
are
get the
fellow
fuck out of
man.
there.
This is why our country is where this is why the world is why we're where we're at right now. Because nobody knows this stuff. I do. I have a duty to explain this.
You know, if you want to say that you have a duty, one more time, I'm going to ask those officers to take you to the toilet so you can actually, expel your duty.
Elaborate and educate, fellow man. I, man. Small, lowercase I.
What are you, fucking owned by the Apple Corporation or something?
Oh, man, I can't wait to read all these comments.
Coming soon from Apple, the iMan, for sovereign citizens everywhere.
Yes, all over $131. I know. You see this? You see what's going to happen? Did you notice what she said when I got here? She said, I don't care about the law. You notice that? That's paraphrasing. I don't know exactly the words that she stated. She said, I do not care about law. That's what she said.
Nah, that's not really what she said now, is it? What she told you was that she didn't care to learn your law because she has a job to do. Here, let's rewind the tape
Jessica,
and
so
watch
you
it
got
for
the
ourselves.
footage?
I hope you're here to understand. You're not here to understand law? Is that what you just said? We're not here to understand law? Where's the sheriff or your supervisor? Okay, thank you.
Sparky Taser.
You're apologizing for law?
Sparky Taser.
I'm not going to do you a favor. I don't have to by law. As a man,
Officer,
thank you, but I
please
will
do
not.
us a
I
favor by pulling
respectfully
Sparky
refuse.
Taser out.
And that is my right under law.
No,
to do so.
it isn't.
Notice the words that I'm using.
Yes,
Thank
it's
you.
called you're being
I
stupid.
appreciate all of you guys, too. I appreciate you. You see this? You see what's going on?
Yes, we see an idiot and an idiot.
When facts and law are stated, they called the cops.
Karen, why are you lying again? When they told you to leave, you clearly told them that they had to call the cops. In fact, you even said please.
It's law. I don't have to. Call the sheriff, please. I would like the sheriff that upholds law. Thank you. You guys like this stuff? Let me get a fit check. I'm just wearing, oh look, someone, probably the government, corporation's calling me right now, trying to interrupt this stream. Not gonna happen. You guys want to see what I'm wearing right now? I'm just wearing a coat and jeans.
I'm not gonna...
No, very likely it's probably some idiot from Bangalore, trying to go ahead and scam you. By the way, if you're watching from India, hi. We love you coming on and watching us, but, stop making those phone calls.
Why? You look as dumb as you sound. Let me hear you say, if you agree.
Oh,
All right, so
okay.
his title is Lieutenant, which means what? Above you guys? Boss? Okay. Okay. Chief of Valparaiso? Well, hopefully he knows law. I doubt it, but we'll see. I have the United States Constitution, Bill of Rights, and Declaration of Independence in my pocket, if any of you need to see clearly stated as well.
So you have the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, and the Declaration of Independence on you. But what do you think the odds are that he has his customer agreement that he had to personally sign to open his account at Chase?
I'm going to say 0%.
Thank you very much, sir. I respect that.
No, you don't.
Why am I not being talked to?
Because you're an idiot. You're a dick flute. You're a fucktard.
We gotta whisper and do corporation legal bullshit. Notice I said legal. Legal is not law. Two different things. It's not spelled the same. It is not the same thing.
Oh my god, that's like saying candy and apples are not the same thing because they're not spelled the same. No shit, Sherlock!
I'm sorry you don't want to uphold law. Sorry, you have to.
Sorry, you're a dick flute.
Yeah, what did I do? What was the hold? I would like all this information relayed to me instead of the officers. Thank you. Duly noted and stated.
More like duly ignored and about to be arrested.
Let's see. The statement says it was held because, as a guy from Europe would say, you're being a dick flute. Case dismissed. You don't get your money.
I'm listening.
We're trying to work with you, but
I'm trying to be respectful, but you're not.
No, you're
understanding
not.
the law.
here's the thing. I'm telling you.
No, you're not.
Let's
You
hear
know
the law.
certain things. I'm telling you, the law is private businesses, whether it was a Chase Bank or if I'm at private property like your house and I'm not wanting to leave.
Two different
you
things.
say, here's the thing. It's still private property. They don't want you here.
It's incorrect.
You're now being asked to leave.
It's unlawful.
Okay?
I demand notice and remedy of why they took my money.
That'll be a civil. Money is in the bank. It's not in It's still in the account.
No, it's gone. It says zero.
No, you can address this another day. Today's not the day.
What do you mean? I'm not lawfully allowed to address this on any day that I choose.
No! You can't pick and choose the day you deal with your bullshit. I mean, banks aren't open 24/7, and they do have bank holidays.
You're not trespassing here. You have the opportunity to leave.
Incorrect.
If you do not leave, you're going to force our hand to worst case.
What crime have I committed? Did you guys hear that?
Being a dick flute
What
in the
crime
first
have I committed?
degree.
You may leave. We're going to go.
I may, but I do not have to. Notice his words?
No, actually, you do have to leave.
Nope.
You're interested.
What crime have I committed?
You are committing a trespass.
Right now, you're committing trespass. You've been told you cannot be at this business. You're
What
being
crime have I committed?
He
What?
just said you're committing a trespass.
Crime. What crime under law have I committed?
Trespass.
We got other people who are
And they're doing their thing. Am I impeding them at all?
Yes,
Nope.
you are. You're making it uncomfortable for people. You're being asked very politely. We've been very kind with you.
Uncomfortable.
Explaining. The bottom line is, it's private property. You're disrupting the business. You gotta go. Simple as that.
Incorrect. Under law, I do not.
Under law, we have reached the moment that we have all been waiting
Sparky?
for. Time to watch a jackass
Sparky?
get arrested.
I would like to know why they took my money. That is a
There's
crime.
hold on the account.
That is a crime that you guys have to lawfully uphold. Do you understand that? No, you
Officers, do your duty
But
and,
we will educate.
take this guy
Okay.
down.
don't. That's why I'm here.
I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna ask again.
You can keep asking all you want.
Will you please leave?
Nope.
Go put your home down. Put your hands on your back.
Am I under arrest?
Yes, you are.
Yes.
For what? Bye. Have a great time.
Alright, guys, that's the end of the video.
I wish you had more. Because that could be a dictator deserve to be tasered. Seriously. Taser. Alright. Tones, are you there? Got one from you, right? Right, Tones, my man? I know you love to overthink it, but are you there, Toads? Okay, you are? Perfect. Oh, you got a court stopper citizen. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yay. Okay.
Calling People versus Joshua Lanto, case number 21-001-44OI. Today is the date and time set for an arraignment and pretrial.
Wait a minute. Is this the asshole that I think it is, Tones? The one who continues to plead that he doesn't know what the fuck's going on, just so he can continue to perpetually postpone his sentencing, his trial, and his everything else? Oh, you're nodding your head yes? Oh, okay, this ought to be fun then. Okay, let's go.
Good morning, good afternoon, Your Honor. Lisa Hamami on behalf of White Lake Township.
Good afternoon. And sir, you are Mr. Joshua Lanto, correct?
My name is Josh.
Thank you. This is the date time set for arraignment and pretrial.
Judge, if I may, before you proceed, as we
Uh-oh. If the prosecuting attorney wants to jump in this fast, there can only be one of two things that's going on. Either A, it's your lucky day and they're dismissing everything, and they don't want to take up the court's time, which I'm certainly hoping is not the case, because this is going to be a very, very, very short time for you, Tones, if it is. Or B, and here's what everybody's hoping, this guy has done fucked up royally since the last time he's been in court. Something to the point where the prosecutor probably got wind of it, and is about to bring the proverbial sword of Damocles around this idiot's head. I am so praying for it to be B. Please, for the love of God, let it be B.
had a number of arraignment/pretrials where you try to arraign the defendant.
Ah, yes. We all remember those, don't we?
So, spoiler alert, the court date got adjourned again. So, the beautiful part about this is that if they can't arraign you, there's no punishment if they can't arraign you. So, you got to go back every couple months and be like, hey, nope, don't understand the charges. Nope, still don't understand them.
So now you know this guy's MO. That's directly from the guy himself, speaking on like a podcast afterwards. So that's his MO coming into this. I'm going to go ahead and make sure that basically they can't do shit, so therefore I can't ever be prosecuted. That's his MO. Please, I'm crossing my fingers, tell me this idiot's been so stupid that the prosecutor found that. That would be awesome.
You indicates to you that he doesn't understand the definition of the word tribe and other definitions throughout this process. This is all while you're trying to explain to him his rights. Judge, I have not objected, I have not interfered, I have not in any way opposed the time you have taken with Mr. Lanto to walk him through the process.
Well, there's your problem, prosecutor. You shouldn't be giving a sovereign citizen fucktard like this, that kind of leadway.
Explain to him what he's charged with as you're obviously supposed to do it in an arraignment. I need to alert you to some information that I came across, that the police department came across.
Uh-oh, this can't be good for you, defendant. Did they find you being on that podcast saying that this is basically your goal? Oh, please, I'm crossing my fingers. Please tell me they did.
Mr. Lanto was interviewed by Artie's Corporate Fiction.
Oh, shit, even better. Oh, this guy was so stupid he actually went on a debunkers podcast. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, this has got to be good. Gotta be good. No. Run the tape. This has got to be good.
Channel, and it's on YouTube.
Get on up now!
Yes.
If you haven't watched that, by the way, please go to Artie's channel and check it out. It is absolutely hysterical. And also be sure to check out his video covering this exact court hearing. I'm not a legal expert by any means. I'm just here to point and laugh at the stupid. But Artie can definitely give you a more in-depth analysis when it comes to defining legal terms and proceedings. So let's get back to listening to this basically screwed bottom talker get steamrolled.
Yes, please.
You might recall at the last hearing, Mr. Lanto indicated to you that he consulted with an attorney referring to this Artie's Corporate Fiction. On January 6th of this year, he was interviewed by Artie because of his reference to Artie, which I understand is not his real name, but that's what he goes by.
Thank you, Your
I
Honor.
have a few quotes, Judge. He's indicated to Artie that he was frustrated with the court because he was expecting and anticipating a pretrial because that was what was on all the paperwork from the court. Because of his frustration, he made the choice on the spot and on the fly that he was just going to turn this into a kangaroo court.
Yeah, he fucked up, didn't he? Didn't he, British guys?
He admitted to frustrating the process. He stated on at least 3 occasions during this interview that this is a kangaroo court, and once he called it a circus court. He advised the show's audience, Judge, that the closer to the arraignment phase that you can stay, the safer you are. The interviewer was questioning him, telling him to admit that he was playing dumb, and his whole purpose is to frustrate the process. Judge, I would tell you that it's certainly something that if you're interested in listening to, I can forward you a link to this interview. But I did want to bring this to your attention because it does seem to indicate that he is intentionally trying to stall the process and not really, quote unquote, not understanding it.
You're so screwed.
Well, I object to everything Miss Amendment just said. Can we put her under oath if she's going to testify?
Well, she's not testifying.
Right, but if she's good.
That's information that's available to the public. So, actually, I probably should put you under oath.
Oh, there's my boys. Mic drop.
You actually said those things.
Oh, look at he shut up.
If you're just playing a game with the court certainly doesn't appreciate it.
Wait, who is that who's come home? Why, it's the chickens. Care to guess what comes next?
Well, I've been advised.
I've been very patient, Mr. Lanto. I've been very patient with you. Your understanding now is my notes indicate that I adjourned the last hearing because you indicated you were going to hire a lawyer.
Yes.
So I said I was going to seek out. Well, objection. I did not say I was going to hire a lawyer. I said I was going to seek out advice.
Yeah, and those sovereign citizen YouTube gurus you've been watching, probably not the best choice.
And the advice that I sought out,
You attempted to hire
I said I intended to seek out counsel. That's what I said on the record. And so,
Let's just get to the arraignment, Mr. Lanto.
and so that advice was, can I get the insurance and the bond information for yourself and Miss Amene, please?
Wait, what? Are you serious?
Yeah, he's still gonna try to pull some sovereign citizen bullshit on this.
You're seriously asking for that? You actually thought that this completely stupid and probably sarcastic comment was legitimate?
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh gee! Oh, thanks for posting that to me. Oh god! Oh, Jesus Christ! Somebody in the comments section when he was interviewed by Artie actually posted. And let me read the comment here. Hold on. Someone the other day in the comments of a video said, "Why do we not start filing liens against these tyrants? Law enforcement, bond insurance." He said that they cannot participate in law enforcement while their bond is being challenged. And the idiot, broken system, broken trust, goes, "Hey, if possible, that would be worth exploring. If anyone knows the procedure, please let me know." That's about as good as getting rickrolled in the 90s and early 2000s. And again, if you don't know the rickroll, please make sure that you enjoy your innocence of not clicking a video and getting something completely different.
Demanding the insurance bond information for a cop, a judge, a prosecutor, that is straight up Devon Bay level stupid Moorish American soft sit tactics. You went full soft sit, man. Never go full soft sit.
I can't get to a bond because you've been playing a game with me. I'm trying to get you arraigned, so I'm going to arraign you now. I hope by this time you understand the word drive. So it is alleged and out of June 24th of 2021 in the township of White Lake, County of Oakland, State of Michigan. It's alleged that you were driving a motor vehicle on a road that was open to the public, and while you were driving that motor vehicle,
Wait a minute, this was in Michigan? I should get my friend Leho on here. For those of you who don't know, that would be Steve Leho. He normally does car law items, but he has spread out to other legal questions and that with his podcast and everything called Leho's Law. But, search him out if you love him.
did your driver's license was either expired or canceled? That is a misdemeanor. It is punishable upon conviction by a maximum of up to 93 days in the county jail and or up to $500.
Really? That's all he's looking at while he's doing all of this bullshit? God damn. Can't we put an enhanced sentence on for him being this kind of a dick flute?
In fines will respond. Now, because it is a misdemeanor, you are afforded certain constitutional rights. Let me go over those rights with you at this time. You have the right to plead guilty, not guilty, or stand mute. You stand mute, the plea of not guilty will be entered on your behalf. You may plead no contest with permission of the court. A no contest plea is treated as a guilty plea. At trial, you have the right to call witnesses to speak on your behalf. You may get an order by the court that requires those witnesses to come to court. You have the right to seek or question all witnesses against you. You have the right to be a witness for yourself or remain silent. If you remain silent, that silence is not used against you. You have the right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. Now, if you plead guilty or no contest, your plea is accepted. You will give up those rights that I've just explained to you. You should also note if you're currently on probation or parole, finding of guilt or plea of guilty could affect your status of probation or parole. You also may be entitled to an attorney appointed at your expense, appointed a public defender. If you cannot afford an attorney of your own choice, you should note that you may be required to repay the expense of that court-appointed attorney. Now, Mr. Lanto, do you understand those rights?
I don't.
Oh, there's a big surprise.
Thank you, Iago.
I think I'm gonna have a
And like I said,
What don't you understand?
Would you like that answer categorically or alphabetically, Your Honor?
because you just said in your own words that I am presumed innocent until proven guilty, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, and does that mean I'm presumed innocent of all the elements of the charge?
Oh my god, he's gonna go down the Stop Sid playbook. Where's my baseball bat with the barbed wire on it again?
You're presumed innocent until proven guilty, or you plead guilty or no contest, as I've just stated.
Well, that doesn't answer the question. The question
It doesn't answer
the question is, am I presumed innocent of all the elements of the charge? That's yes or no.
Yes.
Okay, and one of the
Proven guilty or you plead guilty or no contest.
okay, and is one of those elements of the charge jurisdiction?
Yeah, we're going there.
Presumed innocent of jurisdiction. Okay, so can I please get your bond information and Miss Jimenez's bond information, please?
This guy is fucking stupid.
Thank you, George Carlin. But yeah, you are right. This guy is indeed fucking stupid.
Tell me, are you going to stand guilty to the charge? Or are you going to plead not guilty, no contest, or guilty?
Neither one. The court. Neither one. It's just been said on record. I'm presumed innocent of all the elements of the charge, one of which is jurisdiction.
Okay, so Artie and Blue Bacon already did a more thorough explanation of this, but I'll give you the short version. You are presumed innocent of something until the court has proven you guilty of it. Assuming that would even include jurisdiction, the point is, once the court has proven they have jurisdiction, there is no presumption that you're not under their jurisdiction. You were pulled over and issued a ticket within the geographical boundaries of the state of Michigan, where it is required by law to be licensed to drive. Therefore, the state of Michigan has jurisdiction to charge you for violating that law. The only presumptions of innocence you have at this time is whether or not you were driving with an expired license. And if the state proves that you did, then that presumption goes out the window. Once all presumptions of innocence have been done away with, all that remains is guilt. No one can dumb this down any further.
An opportunity to plead at this moment, so if you're not going to plead, I'll assume that you're standing mute. I'll entertain not guilty.
Objection. I object to that.
I'm going to set this matter for a pre-trial.
It appears as though I'm being prosecuted from the bench.
No, if anything, the judge is giving you more opportunities to argue your case, because that's what the pretrial and the actual trial are for. This was only the arraignment. The purpose of this was just to ask you whether you intend to dispute the charges or not. The end.
And it appears I'm being coerced into paying fines.
Give him the 93 days.
Well, I object.
You told me before that you intend to hire an attorney. Are you going to?
I did not say that. That is no objection, because that's not what I said. I said I intend to consult with somebody about this. And the person I consulted with instructed me to get your bond information and the insurance information.
Good God, even your 3-year-old is dispensing better legal advice to you, and that advice is to stop being an idiot.
So I know where to send the bar grievance forms and the judicial investigation report.
Oh, wait, you serious?
Yes, Bender, unfortunately she is.
Are you, I would Can I please get the information I requested, because nobody has responded to the paperwork that I dropped off.
Probably because your paperwork was filled with nothing but cynical garbage.
Correct.
Can I please get a response?
I will note that you have attended all corporate appearances except for one, but you did appear for the show class hearing. So that was sent as a result of that.
May I please get the information that I requested?
No.
And there's no response to the paperwork that I dropped off, and there's no response to the information that...
Paperwork in my possession right now, Mr. Lanto. When you say paperwork that you dropped off, I don't know.
At the initial arraignment, it was said on record that you got it and you understood.
I'm not sure what you're talking about. Are you showing your affidavit of status?
As well as the notice of deficiencies, yes.
I don't know. When you say paperwork I dropped off, I don't know what paperwork you dropped off.
It was the paperwork that you said you received and you understood.
What paperwork, sir?
The affidavit of status and...
Lots of paperwork.
Okay, the affidavit of status and the notice of deficiencies that I dropped off.
I received an affidavit of status.
Could you please...
Notice of deficiencies and irregularity.
Yeah, I have a copy of it. I'd like to read that into the record, please.
No.
Nope, not gonna happen.
Thank you, Ben Shapiro, even though I don't really like politics in this.
So the court is going to take your body on $500 recovery taxes. You do not need to post any money to the court, but that does ensure your appearance in court. If for some reason you fail to show for any future court appearance, you will run the risk of having that bond forfeited. A bench warrant issued for your arrest. Ultimately, a new bond would be set.
Good.
In other words, just make sure you come to court when you're supposed to.
Well, you said that a bench warrant could be issued, but that doesn't tell me whether one will or won't.
Well, because you appear in court, I just told you if you don't appear in court, that's what might happen.
That's because the judge has the discretion as to whether or not to do so. That doesn't mean you have the discretion. They can remain being, as Electrical would say, a dick flute. So please stop being a dick flute. Seriously.
That's what might happen. So it might or it might not.
You've already been arrested on at least one bench warrant we know of.
And I might get to marry a supermodel, I might not. Doesn't mean it's gonna happen. Just like you with the warrant here, doesn't mean that it won't happen.
I think we can safely say it can and will happen.
That's right. That's right.
It appears I'm being...
I don't have that court date right now. Your file is going to be sent to the front desk.
It appears I'm being coerced.
And we will send the court date to you in the mail.
So, under threat and coercion, I will show up.
I'm under threat, duress, and coercion.
Gosh.
All right.
Under threats and coercion, I will show up.
Under being stupid and a dick flute, you are stupid and a dick flute.
Okay, guys, so... Anyways, that's where I get cut off.
I'm not much on speeches, but it's so gratifying to leave you wallowing in the mess you've made. You're screwed. Thank you. Bye.
Okay, so let's come back here and let's pull this back up for you guys. So that's where it gets cut off. What do you guys think?
I think you're an idiot.
Bear with me, guys, on the lagging internet here. But what do you guys think of that? Feel free to tell me in the comments if you're watching this now or if you're watching this later. Feel free to drop me a comment right now to tell me what you thought about the Clarkston court. Do you think they're trying to use threats to coerce me into money? Is that extortion?
No.
Is that extortion? Because I said it at the beginning. Before I used to just throw out the suspicion and the accusation. Now
you're an
I'm
idiot.
coming out with it right now. You guys are trying to... That's what you're...
Okay,
Well,
dude, if you can't have an internet connection, dude, we're done. The only person who might be extorting you might be that ISP who can't provide you a connection. If you really want to go after anybody, go after that asshole. Really. I got time for one more. Dr. Dave, are you there? I think you told me you had one. Frauded threatened by Patch on Cop. Okay, this ought to be interesting. You ready to roll it, Dave? Travis, why am I not surprised? Okay. Really, he needs a safe space. Let's go.
Is the Chief available? Yeah, how are you today? So, I'm sorry, what was your name? Dan Meyer. Dan Meyer, my name is Travis. Pleasure to meet you. I got a bit of a concern, and it's that flag behind you. Now, you see the flag on your chest, yes? To me, that should be the only flag visible in a public funded office.
Let's make it perfectly clear. This idiot doesn't like anything that's associated with the police. It doesn't matter if it's the blue line flag or whatever it is. We've seen this evidenced on several of his videos. He is a cop hater.
How could I convince you to take that down?
You can go to hell.
The flag of tyranny?
No, that definitely is not the flag of tyranny. I can show you some flag of tyrannies, but dude, I'm not even monetized, and I would get shut down for them. Just to say they would have, swastikas and Nazi references. Okay?
See, it doesn't represent all Americans. It only represents the fraternal brotherhood of law enforcement. The flag on your chest, it represents all of us Americans. And I think that would be far more appropriate to be brandished in a public office. And I'm not alone. Many people find that rendition and alteration of our beautiful flag to not only be insulting, but frightening.
And those people are fucking stupid. Stop being fucking stupid. Stop being a millennial who is a fucktard, who thinks everything should revolve around them, and, get back to regular living.
This is the idiot behind the camera, and he finds the blue line flag frightening.
Oh, yeah, I was right. He's a fucking millennial.
Oh, sweetheart, I bet if you needed the police in an emergency, you'd be the first one to dial 911. Tell me that I'm wrong.
Because, especially when a police officer is brandishing you, it makes us wonder, what do you stand for? Do you stand for Americans and the United States of America and all that she represents? Or do you stand with the fraternal brotherhood of police first?
You stand with both, you idiot.
And I support... Go ahead, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to...
You've done nothing wrong, Chief. Only a snowflake like this guy would even bring that up. Look at him. Oh, he's offended by everything. You can look at him and tell he's never done anything in his life. What do you do for a living, Frauditor, because you're making no money on your YouTube channel? Tell the truth now. Do you still live with Mommy and Daddy in the basement?
If I could get 100 people to call you and ask you to take that down, and that, would you? Well, Chief Meyer, I'm going to hold you to it. If I can get 100 people to call you and politely request that that be taken down, I'm hoping that you will follow through with that.
Well, I tell you what we're going to do, Snowflake Frauditor. If you want 100 people, how about if I get 200 people or more? You want to have a contest? Why would you do that? Why? You want him to take down the American flag because you're offended. You are the biggest snowflake.
Well, thank you very much for your time.
And by the way, the place in question is the North Branch Police Department in North Branch, New Mexico. So if you really want to go against this fucker, call the police station and tell them to keep it. Again, search North, North, Branch, Branch, Police Department, and you're looking for in North Branch, North Branch, Minnesota, not New Mexico. It's MN, sorry, Minnesota.
And thank you for your professionalism. Yep.
There we go. Phone number of 651 area code 674-8848. If you do need an extension, it is extension number 2. Again, that's 651-674-8848 extension 2. If you want to basically undo what this frauder is trying to do and tell the police there to keep their flag.
Hey, folks, I need 100 of you. Oh, what's the first phone number? I'm going to go ahead and post the phone number here on the screen. And we need 100 people. They will take down that blue line flag, tyranny flag. All right, folks, it's up to you now. I've done my part. The rest is on you.
Well, there you have it, folks.
There you have it. He's an idiot. A fucktard. An anal retentive ass monkey. And many other things. Alright. With that being said, we have just a few minutes left, so we'll go into Asgard while we give you our Judge Judy case of the night. Again, as long as they continue to allow them to air without giving us a copyright strike, we'll continue to do them. And now tonight's Judge Judy, where she supposedly meets the funniest couple that she's ran into in a courtroom. Miss Judy, if you would be so kind, and take it away, please.
Vita Scott fell in love with a guy named Ransom Eves. She says he totaled her car and her checking account.
What did he say to you? Vita, can I get some milk and bananas and cereal? And then he says, can I borrow some money to get some milk, bananas, and cereal, right? So I give him a $50 bill, and he uses it all of it, but about a couple of dollars. At that one, yeah, they let him put $5 in there.
Do you feel as if you're getting whipped?
Yeah.
And that's the way. You sure are.
Yeah. And that's the way, Your Honor, he's good. He has a master's in communications.
Let's go.
He's good. Okay. And that's the way he throws it at you, just that fast.
Just a second. Right now he's standing there being very quiet.
You know what? That's good. He
probably saying to himself, why didn't I give this lady back her money?
He should have.
He didn't pay you so
he
far.
He doesn't pay, right?
He owes you $390.
Right. So next payday comes, I think it's like the 28th, and he says, don't be harassing me. I told you if I have time, I'll squeeze you in. If I can't, I won't, right? So then the 30th comes, and he said, I couldn't squeeze you in, so, whatever. So he's talking mess on the phone. He says, you keep on talking mess, I won't pay you at all. I said, click, and went right to the courthouse and filed on him.
He sent me to the store often to send me to the store. After my car was wrecked, I was pretty hurt because, I had other things planned and I just was gonna go to the movies with her just to be her friend. But after the car, I kind of didn't want to be around her. I didn't want nothing to do with her. So she pretty much showered me with gifts and gave me money.
Mr. Reed, she gave you money.
Well, seeing that I needed it, she offered it to me that she had it. She stated that I needed food for my kids, but I told her that I didn't have it. And since she was going to the store already, she said, come on, I'll go ahead and buy the food for you then.
You mean she didn't give you a $20 bill?
No, she didn't.
And you didn't come over to her house at another time where she gave you another $20 bill?
No.
No, that didn't happen. What about money for a haircut?
Haircut, out of the question.
You mean she's making all this up?
Yes, she is.
I don't think he probably owes you $390, but I think he owes you some.
Yeah,
listen to me. I think he owes you some. Mm-hmm. What he's saying is that you like him. You did like him. You were more interested in him than he was interested in you. He wants to break it off, and you're not ready to do that. Mm-hmm. So I'm telling you, you're a nice lady. Get over it. How much money did you take You say borrow. She says borrow. You say gift. How much money did you take from her that you have not given back?
$100. That the gift that she gave. That's about basically it.
Mm-hmm. You say you owe you $390.
Yeah.
You have cards to prove it?
Yes.
Judgment for the plaintiff in the amount of $390. Thank you. That's it.
You may step out.
It wasn't a relationship.
You know, I'm just glad that it's over with and that, you know, I'm getting paid, and I hope that other women see this, that he has done this too, and bring him back to court. He is so confused. He couldn't even get his story right. He is just out of it, right? He is pitiful.
Okay. Do we have one more that we could do real quick? Yeah, let's do that one.
Dana Bai moved in with Nicole Mayland, but they turned into the odd couple. Now Dana is suing Nicole for not paying the rent.
You know, if people stopped having roommates, we could probably close half the courts in this country. I'm convinced of that. Why did you take her half of the rent?
Dana and I spoke on November 6th, which I did give her 30 days verbal notice. On November 22nd, I wrote her a letter, which I gave her another written notice that I was moving out at the first or middle of the month. We
Just a
both
second.
agreed.
You spoke to her, according to you, on November the 6th.
November the 6th, I spoke to her. I was at home. It was a Wednesday. She left a message on our answering machine at home. Call me. We need to talk.
So she said to you, when you move out,
Right.
and you hadn't yet given her a date on this beginning of November date, November 6th. You didn't say, I'm moving out on the 3rd, I'm moving out on the 4th or the 5th.
I said the first week of December or the middle of December. She
Well,
said, let me know if it's
first
the middle.
first week or the middle, madam,
Right.
does not give her an opportunity to get another roommate for the month of December. That's unreasonable on your part. You understand that?
I understand that.
So clearly you are obligated to give her not only her $751 back, but your $751 for your half of December's rent. Now what about
I'm sorry, excuse me. Is that minus the money I already gave her back? The $300
Did you cash it?
$384.
$353. Okay.
From her $751.
And you deposited that check.
Yes, I did. Your Honor.
Great. Absolutely. That's deducted. If you moved out, if you didn't want to take a piece of furniture, you just left it there. You should have just taken it out
I
and put
wasn't
it
going to go
outside.
back to that house after Ron had called my work threatening to kill me, and
You moved
Dana
out,
doing
you
all
moved
this other kind of
out
stuff.
without the piece of furniture, clearly indicating to me, Miss Malin, that you didn't want it. If you would have wanted it, you would have taken it out.
Your Honor.
Especially if you were leaving without her knowing when you were going to leave.
Your Honor.
You
No.
living together now?
Yes.
Okay, what'd you do, have a fight?
Actually, we got separated for a while,
You had a fight.
basically.
Go ahead.
Okay. When she gave her the verbal agreement or the verbal announcement that she was leaving on the 6th of November.
She didn't give her a verbal announcement she was leaving on the 6th, sir. She did not.
Okay, well, she didn't give her a definite date. That's what I'm trying
Right.
to say.
So, don't
Okay.
give me a lot of baloney. Too smart.
I had tickets to go home for Christmas for 2 weeks to be with my family. Because of what she did, I had to come up with $1,800 to pay for the rent to cover her little fiasco that she decided to pull. And because of that, I could not go home. There were costs that I had put out that I was not allowed to take. I wasn't allowed to have a Christmas this year, Your Honor,
What
because of
about
her.
the death of my uncle? That I did not get to go to his funeral because I
Nicole,
had to
your
take care
uncle
of your
died
cat.
like 2 weeks before.
He did
Please.
not. He died the day
Oh, God.
after.
Such a liar.
Listen to me if you're going to fight.
I don't have to.
Order.
Please.
Listen.
Tell me when my uncle died.
Listen. Stop making excuses for yourself. You did the wrong thing. That brings the total with both the attorney's fees and your late charges. I get this right, Bert. I am absolutely going to get this right.
You see
Oh, Bert.
This is the rent. These are the late fees. This is deducted. This is the late fee.
Right.
Is that the answer?
Absolutely.
$1,538. That's all.
Eyes are
For the
excused, you may step out.
She lied about everything. Every single thing. She did not give a notice. She knew exactly what she was doing. She's a very deceitful little 20-year-old. I mean, she had a sugar daddy that was paying her rent, and, you know, and that's where all my videos and everything are. That's why she was separated.
She's a drunk. I don't pay attention to anything that she says. She's a drunk. She was drunk every night when I came home. She lies about everything. She was confused about the bills every day.
Well, as always, please make sure you do like, share, and subscribe. Get us to those goals of 5,000 viewers and 1,000 subscribers. So both Boxing next Thursday and YouTube will pay attention to us, and you've been doing great towards the next year's goal. I am definitely greatly appreciative to all of you for all of that. Of course, coming up in the overnight, a new Midnight in the Desert as Art Bell and Neil deGrasse Tyson did complete last night. So be with us there in the overnight for that. And until we go, of course, please make sure you do like, share, and subscribe. Be kind to one another. May all your fights in Dominion be awesome. And come on back in the overnight for more Midnight in the Desert. Who knows, I might even pull a dark matter out instead. Here, as we continue to march on in our quest for immortality here on From Day One. See you in the overnight.